Do you like to go fishing? I'm not fond of fishing, but I've always been fascinated by fish, and I like using fish when I teach kids about the Bible, because fish are mentioned pretty often in the Bible, especially in the parts about Jesus. Jesus ate fish, used fish to feed a huge crowd, and some of his disciples were actually fishermen. So I want to show you some fishy Bible games that you can use at home, in Sunday school, or Vacation Bible School to help kids learn about Jesus. Let's get started. It's time to go fishing. Have you ever heard of fish like lump suckers, telescope fish, cowfish, elephant fish, or red-lipped batfish? These are the actual names of real fish, and you can use them to play a game to review Bible lessons about fish, like Jesus feeding the 5,000, or Jesus calling the disciples, or Jesus forgiving Peter. Just write funny-sounding fish names on pieces of paper ahead of time and put them in a fishbowl or a fish net or another container. If you'd like a free printable with funny fish names that already is prepared for you, click the link below and download our free Bible lesson kit. It's even got pictures of these weirdly named fish. To play this game, after you've taught the Bible lesson, divide the kids into teams and let them take turns answering questions about the lesson. When they answer a question, let them reach into a bowl or net and grab one of those fish papers, and then give them 100 points for every letter in the funny fish name that they grab. For example, a goatfish has 8 letters, so it's worth 800 points. The team with the most points at the end wins! I've asked my kids to help me show you how it works. Do you remember what kind of job Peter, James, John, and Andrew had?
A fisherman.
They were fishermen, and we're going to be fishermen too, but we're not going to fish for normal fish. Have you ever heard of a red-lipped batfish?
No.
A rabbit fish? A
No.
goldfish?
No.
Boss fish? Cowfish?
No.
Well, those are some of the funny fish names that I have here in my fishing net. And if you can answer a question about our Bible lesson day, you're going to get to go fishing, reach in the bag, and pull out one of those fish names. And we will count the letters in that fish's name, and you'll get 100 points for every letter in that fish's name. So if it has 5 letters, you get 500 points. We'll let you go first. Are you ready to go fishing?
Yeah.
All right. I want you to tell me, how did Jesus know where the disciples could catch so many fish?
Because he's all-knowing.
Yes, Jesus knows everything. All right, reach in there. It's time to go fishing, and you got parrotfish, and parrotfish has 10 letters, so that's 1,000 points for your team. Woo! Are you ready to go fishing?
Yes.
All right. When Jesus was teaching people from Peter's boat, what are some of the things he probably taught them about God?
That he loves them?
Yes, he taught them about God's love. All right, it's time to go fishing. You got a boxfish with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. So 700 points for you. And back to you for your turn to go fishing. Why do you think the disciples were so amazed whenever Jesus helped them make that huge catch of fish?
Because they had never gotten that much fish before.
Yeah, could they just do that and decide to tell the fish where to go?
No.
No, it was a miracle, something only God can do. All right. Go fishing. You got a frogfish. A frogfish is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 1,800 points. All right. Now it's your turn. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Can you tell me, what did Jesus come to save the people from? He didn't come to just catch fish. He came to save them from something.
Sin.
What is sin?
Sin is anything you do and that breaks God's laws and make him sad.
All right, reach in here. It's time to go fishing one more time. You got, only one. The rabbit fish. Rabbit fish is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have 1,700 points, and you have 1,800 points, so it looks like you won our silly funny fish game. Yay! I call our next game Fishing for Truth, and it's another fun game to play when you're teaching Bible lessons in Sunday school or VBS that involve fish. You can play this game during the lesson. These Bible lessons teach us specific truths about Jesus, so you can write out the attributes or truths about Jesus that you're going to teach on pieces of paper. You can even make them fish-shaped if you want to. You can write words like Creator, All-Powerful, King, Holy, All-Knowing, and other truths that naturally come up in the lesson on each fish. Put a metal paperclip on each fish's mouth and make a fishing pole by attaching a magnet on a string to the end of a stick. When you reach the part of the lesson where you're planning to teach kids truths about who Jesus is, don't just say the truth. Let the kids go fishing for the truth by using the magnet on the fishing pole to catch the fish cards and read them as you explain what they mean. You can also play this game as a review game at the end of the lesson and just write points on each fish for the kids to win as they answer review questions. But kids really enjoy the interaction of fishing for the truth while you teach about it. So I like to play games like this during the Bible lessons sometimes. If you'd like more complete instructions along with a script and printable fish cards to help you do this, click the link below to download our free Bible lesson kit. You can play a similar game to review memory verses the kids have been learning. I call it Go Fish. It's the same concept we just talked about, but instead of truths about Jesus, write the first few words of a memory verse on each paper fish. When the kids go fishing, they can catch a fish, read the words on it, and try to quote the rest of the verse. If they can't finish the verse, they have to throw it back. If they do finish the verse, they can keep that fish for the team, and the team with the most fish at the end of the game wins. All right, so we have a homemade fishing line here, and it's time to go fishing and practice some memory verses. So I've got some fish-shaped papers on the floor with memory verses our kids have been learning lately, and we're going to let you get started. And if you can catch one of those fish, all you have to do is put the magnet on the paper clip on the fish's mouth, and then you have to try to quote the rest of the verse. Oh, you got one! You got one! Woohoo! Good job! Let's see what it says. It says, "If then you have been raised..."
Jesus Christ, seek the things that are above, not on things that are on the earth, where Christ is seated on the right hand of God.
Nice job. All right, now it's your turn. Just put it on the fish's mouth. Oh, you got one. You got one. Nice job. All right, can you take it off of there? What does it say?
It says, finally, all of you.
And then can you finish that verse?
Finally, all of you have unity of mind, sympathy, brotherly love, and a tender heart and a humble mind.
Great job. If you'd like free printables for playing some of these fishy Bible games, plus some fishy coloring pages and 5 free fishy Bible lessons for kids, click the link in the description to download a free curriculum kit that will help kids dive in and explore the deep, deep love of Jesus. This free kit includes 5 Bible lessons, memory verses, object lessons, activities, game ideas, and more that you can use in family devotions, vacation Bible school, children's church, Sunday school, or wherever else you teach kids. It's overflowing with ideas that you can use in your home, church, or community. Visit kidsenjoyingjesus.com to download and dive into your free copy today.